In today's video, I want to share with you three powerful spiritual words you can say to make life easier for yourself, to solve many great spiritual problems. So this is one of the greatest spiritual work I will share here on this channel. And if you are lucky to be watching this at the moment, please make sure you watch this video to the end because I'm going to share with you some few powerful spiritual words you can say to save yourself from many spiritual problems, to attract blessing, favors, and love to yourself. If you are being hated in your place of your work, that wherever you go, you are being hated for no reason, if you can do this, I'm very sure everyone will start loving you, everyone will start blessing you with whatever they have. And also, if you are going for a job interview and you are not sure if you are going to be picked, if it is going to be successful, if you can do this, you don't have to worry yourself. If you can practice this spiritual work, I'm promising you that that job interview that you are going for will be successful. Examinations and you are not sure if the exam is going to be successful, if it's going to be a success, if you can put this into practice, I'm assuring you that you will come out in a flying color. If your husband hates you, if your wife hates you, if you can do this, everyone will start loving you, including your relatives. If you are lucky to be watching this at the moment, my name is Ifajimi Fakayode, most especially if you are joining us for the first time. I am a spiritualist and I've shared several powerful spiritual works on this channel. And today, I intentionally want to share one of these African secrets, one of the most ancient secrets. This particular spiritual work has been existing for decades. It is one of the works that you can put into practice if you are stranded anywhere. I'm talking about people that lives far away that cannot get many spiritual items. I've shared different videos on this channel and some people will say they cannot find the items involved, maybe due to their geographical locations. But you don't have to panic, you don't have to worry yourself because in today's video with just few words, you don't have to bother yourself in any language that you are saying. It's still going to work, whether you are speaking English, whether you are speaking Portuguese, whether you are speaking Spanish. It's still going to work for everyone equally, irrespective of your religion. And I'm very sure that this video will surprise some people because our expectation may be based on religious recitations, but I want to tell you that these are natural spiritual words. No evils, no fetish thing involved here. As an Africa, there are different things that our forefathers use in a very hard situations, a situation whereby you cannot find anything. I can remember when I was in school, when I was schooling, this is one of the spiritual work I use. In some places, maybe you travel abroad, you cannot get most of spiritual works, or maybe someone invited you to their place, and then you need to work on your spiritual a reason that you are visiting someone, there are limitations what you can do in someone's home. So, but these few things, it is very easier to do because when you wake up, you just say this word with just three items I'm going to mention here. Very simple things. Please make sure you like this live stream and let me know if I'm communicating. Let me know if I'm communicating, please. Now, without wasting much of our time, let's go deeper before the network will be getting very bad. The first item you are going to need is a salt, a sea salt. You can use any type of salt for this, but a sea salt is recommended because after this you are going to eat it. So a sea salt is recommended, but you can use any type of salt. This spiritual work, I swear to Olodumare, which I believe in, which is the Almighty God, that is one of the ancient work that I've tried many times, and I want to share it for free for people here. But if you are lucky to be watching this, the only favor you can do for me is to subscribe and like this video and share so that others can benefit. Go and get a salt, any type of salt. But a sea salt is recommended for people that are facing some health challenges. There are some people that are types of salt that is recommended for them, maybe due to their health condition. So you can get a sea salt if you are facing some kind of hypertension or some health challenges. So, but without that, I normally use this salt myself. This normal salt, table salt. So you don't have to bother yourself. Another items you are going to need is a palm oil, red palm oil, just little palm oil. I mean, we can get this in our kitchen. It's everywhere. So you don't have to bother yourself. For people saying they cannot find many spiritual work, they can find bitter kola, they cannot find the alligator pepper. I mean, you can find a palm oil, a red palm oil. This is it. Now go and get these two items. The last item you are going to need is honey. Honey, I mean, an original and edible honey. Original honey, go and buy it. You can get it in Africa store where they are selling original honey, natural honey. I'm not talking about the one made with sugar. So if you use that, it will still work, but cannot work as compared to the original one. Now, without wasting much of our time, how are you going to do this? Whenever you wake up, most especially when you are going for something very important, these are words of affirmations. So some people will be wondering that, okay, we say only words, but we are mentioning items. Yes, it is very important. There are some things that you need to add to your prayers to be answered quickly. Many people are here, they have been praying for a long time. You are going for a job interview. Remember, there are different people going for the same interview, not only you. They also prayed at home before going. You are going for promotion, you are going for an examination, you are going for something. Remember that some other people are praying as well, the same way you are praying, but you need to add something to your own. So don't be surprised when you see me raising all these items involved. Now, without wasting much of our time, how are you going to do this? Just put little of the salt on your left palm, or your left palm like this. When you put a pinch of the salt on your left palm, let me know if I'm communicating, please. When you put the salt on your left palm, then add a little honey, a little honey on it. When you add the little honey, then add some palm oil, a little palm oil on it, making it three things. Okay, after adding these three things all together on your left palm, just little of it, now you will say this word. This is where I need your attention. I want you to listen very attentively. Now you will say this three powerful word. Is an African word, is a Yoruba word, but can work for everyone. I've given this to my godsons, which are white people, and it work for them. So you don't have to bother yourself whether it is being said in any way. And for those of you that are extremists, religious extremists, so this is going to be a lecture for you. I mean, this thing can work for you irrespective of religion. So you don't have to, it is not a Bible psalm or anything, and it's not evil, it's not fetish. In fact, whether irrespective of your religion, this does not spoil your religion. And for people fasting, you can say this in Sari. For the Muslim watching this, you can say this during Sari, during the when you wake up. I don't know what they call it. Then during fasting, you can still practice it. For Christian, anyone can do this, irrespective of religion. No evil is involved. Now, after putting this three things in your left palm, you will now say this following word. You will say Adeponmile three times. Let me repeat that. Adeponmile three times. You will now say Ọ̀rọ̀dùntán three times. Ọ̀rọ̀dùntán three times. Then Awolumate three times. Now let me repeat myself. The first spiritual word, that powerful word is Adeponmile. Awolumate, Ọ̀rọ̀dùntán is the second word, and Awolumate is the third word. Mind of those words, you can write it down so that you can be, I mean, if you are saying it consistently, you'll be remembering it. So, Adeponmile, just try and pronounce it, irrespective of your language. Adeponmile, Ọ̀rọ̀dùntán, Awolumate. If you say these three words, you will now breathe into it three times. Then you say your prayer. If you are going for an interview, if you are expecting a huge money anywhere, if you are expecting favor, if you have people that are around you that you are expecting blessing from them, just mention it. This is a multi-purpose work. After mentioning it, use your middle finger to mix them on your palm. On your palm, I'm not saying on anything. Use your middle finger to mix everything together. After mixing it like that, you will now lick it. You will lick it. You can say your prayer in another language of your choice, but say these three powerful words into it. Say these three powerful words into it, and say your prayer in any language of your choice. is going to be answered. In fact, when you go, I want people that will try this and come here quickly for testimonies. As you can see, I don't post what I'm not sure about. I will give you something that I know surely if you do it rightly, you must surely come back. If you are not an ingrate person, you must surely come back here to say thank you. Although not everyone is good to say thank you, but at least we have some few people that are giving testimony, which is giving us more morale and boost to post work like this. I'm sharing this ancient African secret with you tonight, and I pray it works for you the same way it has been working for us. This work, I've shared it with many of my friends. Whenever I go to somewhere, maybe I visited someone and I cannot get most of my spiritual things right there, and I need to pray, I need to do something to get favor, or I'm going somewhere early that morning. These are the few things. I mean, I can just go to their kitchen, get these few things, say these powerful words. I can know them of head, of hand. Sorry, I can know them of hand because they are simple. If you have been saying them repeatedly, yes, they are not tough. Let me repeat it. The first word is Adepomile. Now, I mean, the same way you can let someone language and you memorize it. This is simple. Adepomile, Oroduntan, Awolumate. I mean, I don't give fake things. If I want to lie to you guys, I will say, okay, just do this without mentioning the words. But I'm giving you what I've tried myself, and the same way it is recommended. So these three names are the powerful spiritual names. There are powers in it. So there are powers in the name of Jesus, there are power in the name of Allah, there's power in the name of different ancestors too. So if your faith is somewhere, surely your prayers will be answered. So it is where you fix your faith where your prayers will be answered. So this one has nothing to do with religion. It's nothing. I mean, you can do this and go to church, you can do I mean, these are natural things. This salt is not gotten from a shrine or anywhere. You can buy it, your salt. This language, this recitation that I just mentioned too, they are the common. If you are Yoruba watching this, Adeponmile is the name called Epo Pupa, which is palm oil. Adeponmile is the spiritual name from palm oil. That is why you have to mention the spiritual name. I'm explaining why you need this recitation. Adeponmile is the spiritual name for palm oil, Epo Pupa. Oroduntan is the spiritual name for Iyo, salt. Iyo is called salt in my language. Now, salt is called Iyo in my language rather. Awolumate is called honey. So, I mean, these three names are the deep spiritual name that is attached to it. Everyone is calling it Oyin, Epo, but if you don't know these spiritual names, that means you are not using them ordinarily. So, if you put all these three things together, they give you an amazing result. So, if you are just joining, we have discussed many things. Yes. Okay. Someone said we should repeat the names. Adepomile, Oroduntan, second, then Awolumate. Adepomile is the first recitation, the first word. Oroduntan is the second word. Awolumate is the third word. That's why I'm putting microphone into my mouth so that you can hear it more clearly. Now, I will be taking in questions because I don't want this video to be much longer. I will be taking in questions before I will be ending this live stream. If you have Yoruba people that are deep in spiritual knowledge, they can know I'm not sharing. I mean, this thing has been for ancient. This work, I inherited it. It's not something that okay, we just run it. It's one of the ancient works. People of 1980, people like some generation to this time. This is one of the what they do. I mean, it is very powerful. It's still working. I mean, it is one of the general and simplest work. Whenever you go to someone's, I will be writing it in the comment section. For someone said we should, yes, I will be writing it in the comment section so you can go and, memorize it. Yes, I will be taking in question. Let me read some question here. Sorry, let me read some question. Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm back. I told you guys I'm back, and I will be posting video. I'm back. I was here earlier, then the network went off. I don't know what happened. Then I said they don't want me to share this work, oh, but I promise that this work, I must share it. I must not keep it to myself. I must share it. I've been using it for a very long time too. And I've taught, some of my relatives. So these simple, powerful words and powerful few practices, assignment. So if someone is telling you this kind of thing and without the word, they are lying for you. So because one of the things that is making spiritual work not to be effective these days is that many people are sharing work, but they are not sharing the root of it. Maybe they learnt it from only the book. Maybe they inherited a book and they are teaching people right from there. They have never put it into practice. Then they will not tell you what is involved there because they have never done it themselves, or maybe they just watch it. Most especially people that watch video to the app, they don't watch it to the end, so they normally fall a victim. And I've said it times without number, spiritual work are not a joke. You have to be very very careful. You have to listen attentively. Even if no one is telling you this, I'm telling you honestly, yes, that spiritual work, you have to be very careful with it. So not everyone is giving the work with good intentions. Some are giving the work just to, it's none of their concern whether it's so. But sometimes when I see testimony, it make me realize that okay, we as an Africa, we are getting to back to the root. We are realizing that there are many things we have in our own ways of spirituality. So this one, you don't have to go to any shrine, you don't have to follow them to your or do any fetish things. This to tell you that without doing fetish, without going diabolical, you can still solve many problems. Because one of the problems we have is we don't want to hear anything African. But we still have something that just not attached to any deities, any African. I'm just saying from the root. So that is it. We are talking about nature. So let me read some comment again before I will be ending this live stream. Okay, someone say, can you write? Okay, I will be writing it in the comment section. How do I scroll down? Okay, I think this is all the question. If there's any question, let me know. Let me answer some questions before I will be ending the live stream, please. You can ask me some question here. I will be ending this live stream soon. So thank you, amen. Thank you so much. I will be posting my number under here. So, but please, if you are messaging me, if you want to reach out, you can just simply message me on WhatsApp. This is more convenient for me. Yes, because even if you call me, I will ask you to reach out to me on WhatsApp. I have a lot of request chat and uh, video requests sometimes. Some people will say, post this video. Some people will want to ask question on the same work. Why can't you ask it now under this comment section instead of just calling me? And if you are fearing that okay, someone will be watching your comment, you can just reach out to me on WhatsApp. Your informations are safe. Even the testimony I share, I do covers people's number, people's names. I do, So can I use Fanta, coconut, and salt for good luck? I also do you have anything for sport betting? Well, I've said it that I don't want this video to be longer, but this kind of question, I need to say something about it. If you use Fanta, coconut and salt for good luck, is your own. So far, it is not something coming from me. Whatever you get from me, whether it works, well, I don't know. Spiritual work has rules. You cannot just put something together and lie to people, say this is how it works. Some things are like wires. All these spiritual items are like wire. When you join negative with positives, they give you some certain result. So if you join something that are not meant to be joined, you create problems for yourself. Some people are just watching every random videos on the internet and they are getting problems to their life because they are like wires. There are some wires you should not connect. There are some things that when they meet up, they will give you some certain and good results. So if you go and use something that does not have any rule, any spiritual rules, because every work before they can work, there must be rules behind it. The fact that you join salt and some palm oil together and it give result, has a spiritual rules that guide it. It's not just something they come up with in their head. So spirituality is far beyond what people see on the internet these days. So that's it. Then for the betting you ask, well, this is common to people that will say, okay, they are doing some kind of work. Most especially, there's something in Nigeria. Some people will call themselves Yahoo or something. They will say they are looking for work for Yahoo boys. They are looking for work for betting, just like this man that is saying betting now. There's no certain work for betting. That is the truth. There's no certain work for all these new things now. It is like when you use spiritual works for favour, it will work extensively to many other things you do. If you like, if it is betting, it will increases your luck. If it is lottery, so if you are going to someone that said you should bring money for betting, betting, certainly it may work, but most of the time they are giving a similar works to it. So because every spiritual works has rules that guide it, there's no rule that there's no spiritual rules that says betting. This work is for betting. If they are telling you that, they are lying for you. That okay, this is particularly for betting. It's either the work is for favor. What you use to win a bet, if another person that is a contractor use it, they will get another result in another dimension. That is, they may get a job, what is it called, a contract, a big contract. They may get something. You that you don't have another job apart from betting, the work will bring money from that particular betting. Okay, so that's how spirituality works sometimes. So sometimes some people will say, you people that is sharing spiritual favour to get financial blessing, why are you not rich like Dangote? Why are you not rich like Otedola? Some certain things is very sure. Our fingers are not equal. I'm a spiritualist. There are many works that if I do it for myself and I do it for someone that has already been in some connection, the result the person will get will be much bigger than mine, because the person has already been in some category. You see, what you people don't understand about this life is spirituality is like a boost. Spiritual works like this are like a boost. Some people will say, what is the repercussion? What is the, like, I will still see some people that will be asking question on this. What is the repercussion? There's no repercussion on this, because you are not destroying anyone's life. You are not doing bad to anyone. You are not taking from people's glory. You are helping yourself. So there's no repercussion. There's no side effect to it. You are not mentioning people's name for bad things. So we'll be discussing this in the future. I've already gone beyond the planned time. So let me read. Sir, please, I've been trying to surprise people now. They're asking for password. Ah, if you are not, if you want to subscribe, it is very easy. The subscribe button is here. Click it. But if it's asking for your password, that means you have not logged in your Gmail to YouTube as a whole. So I think that's the, okay. Can I? uh, well, okay. Let me end the live stream. I don't. There's no good question again. Okay. Thank you for watching. I still remain your spiritualist, Ifajimi Fakayode. Next time, I will be coming here with another powerful spiritual tips. Make sure you share, make sure you follow other of my social media platform like Facebook, Instagram. So they are there. You can follow me over there. So I will be sharing more videos. Thank you.